The match seems to be abused by pro-Palestine protesters. What do you think about mixing sports and politics?
What's the biggest difference between the Traoré we saw 8 years ago at Ajax and the current Traoré?
The biggest difference is the age. I'm a little bit more older now. I think that's the only difference.
More experience.
Maybe, yeah.
That's what it means, You need creativity. If you say creativity, you think about, for instance, Steven Berghuis. How fit is he now? Could he play, for instance, for an hour?
Let's say I think Steven is on the way back. As you know, the problem that he had, the injury that he had, is a quite severe one. So we have to be really, really careful with the steps that we are going to take with him. I think the fact of having him for 10 minutes last day was really important. Tomorrow we will try to see and to check, of course, his condition, how it is, his feelings, because also there the process is not always so linear. So maybe you can have days where you feel really good and maybe a couple of days later to have, like, type of step back. But Steven is doing great. He's really motivated. So let's see tomorrow. I think he will be part of the game. But now it's a bit difficult to understand how many minutes.
The other teams in Holland that have played a very busy schedule, they all are missing 2, 3, 4 starting lineup players. Do you feel that your rotation decisions have helped in getting the whole team fit?
Now it's very easy because with the, in this moment is the perfect scenario for me to come here and to say I was completely right, and this is not the case because of course with the different results and different vibes, maybe we could be here to discuss about terrible decisions. As I said, what I did, and I don't like to speak about rotation or changes, but about more like things that you have to put in place. One is to have the spirit of the group. The second part is to have everybody involved to keep the level of the training really high. And the other part is to try to keep the fitness of everybody okay, because at the end, I don't want to have players exhausted, but I want to have players that they have always the hunger to go on the pitch and to give, something more. And in all the matches so far, or in the majority of the matches, who start and especially who enter and who finish the game did an amazing contribution. And after here close to me, we have one example of one player that he's already playing more than double minutes than what he did last season. In the last game, he had an amazing performance footballistically, but also physically. The numbers were above the sky. And to build a certain condition and a certain stability, you need a bit of time, a bit of work, and also a bit of rest when is the moment to rest.
The match seems to be abused by pro-Palestine protesters. What do you think about mixing sports and politics?
Yeah, I think it's somehow normal because it's part of life. Football and politics are things where all the people in the world they speak quite a lot and they discuss quite a lot. Today we could speak about the election of the United States president. So it's always like this. But for us internally, it's just about the football match. Try to have a good game plan and to have especially the right feelings to approach the game and to be mentally connected.
Yeah, but the fans are not so happy with that. Can you understand that?
Yeah, I heard and I saw things, but as I say, this is something that with this tight schedule for me is really difficult also to try to have extra opinion in things around the pitch.
Do you think the game against PSV was your best one yet?
The thing with me, every time I have a good game, they will say, this is best game of the season. It's like this, but you will decide at the end which one you will pick as the best game of the season. But as the most important thing for me is to be helpful for the team.
Can you answer the question, Francesco? Was it his best game yet?
I think it was a really good one. This one for sure. and in many different things, because at the end he's a player that is capable to make really the difference individually. The way he touches the ball, you can recognize that he's a different player. There is nothing to discover on this one, but there is the other part, that is the capability to do this one in a long journey, and I think this is what we are getting, and especially we are getting this one because of his mentality, his work, his professionalism. We had like several conversations at the beginning of the season. The way he started to treat his body is completely different. The attention that he's putting in small details since the last season with the nutrition and all these type of things, following his own program. At the end, everything is going to make the difference and to have the impact. And that's why I always repeating that somehow what we have to do and where we have to keep growing quite a lot is in these areas that are around the pitch, and is where I see honestly our biggest challenge for the future, because of course I think there are many rooms where as a club we can take a step forward.
Keep it in the zone.